Alright, here we come. Of course I can't see anything now. That doesn't work. How do I close? Nope, not that button. Alright, I know we're live. Try and Streamlabs now, because OBS was torqued. Oh, no signal from the Elgato. Whoops. Oh, I did an update. Stand by. Why is there no signal to the Elgato? That's very strange. No signal. Oh, there it is. Hey! Just needed a little boot. Alright, so we are going to... Hopefully the sound settings are all good.
On runway 36 left.
That's good. All right, let's do it. Come on, out of the box. For the CI. And what Delta number 8892 eastbound. Trucking 2 to Orca, right? Trucking 2 Orca. One. We don't do this. 17 right and left. now Zulu to 17 right. Off Balboa. Look at our lesson. On our Zulu. There we go. So we want on our Zulu 17 right. Orca 1. And strange. Oh, that's a Yankee. So we'll go temporary and temporary and erased. So it's up and in. SFO. SFO. We should 2-8 left this actually. 2-8 right it. So we get a little better. A little better. Do. Writing it. No. Yeah, who cares? The block today is 15-7. Finalized. And 2.8. Let's excellent. Performance, we gotta run some numbers here. Let's go ahead and do that. Preliminary packs are on probably a flap 2 high flex. Oh. Actually, pump that 2-8 right. 2-8 right. Yeah, 2-8 right. All the way on. 2-1 up. Up 1-0, 54 flex, high speeds. Off to the box. Off to the box. 62, 63, 63. So I should do about 5 knots. 60 passengers left. 2-8 right for the charter. 10. 6. 57, 63, 63, flexing 54, flat 2. Good. There we go. Okay, box is done, except for coming back off a height. Watch that, 2 pilots. Alright, fuel's in the tanks, pumps are coming on, fuel flaps getting opened. There we go, seat belts, APU. Still finishing up on cargo. That's good. Let's see this. We can do this. That. That. Numbers. 25, 6, 65, 2. Shouldn't be any problems. Good to go. Alright, off to the races we go. Let's get ready for dark landing. Oh, would help if I had an FCU. It's the one thing Marson could do. Do a solid for his customers. You know, all of us don't have full cockpits, but if you're gonna push software, make it work. Ready for the departure briefing? Are you ready for the departure briefing? Any questions? I have control. Before start checklist. Set. Flexing 540 degrees. Closed. On. Okay, we'll take 5A. Brakes release, clear to push.
Flight attendants, army doors for departure, cross-check, stand by for all call.
Starting engine 1.
this time, in just a few moments, we'll be showing you the safety video. Once the video has concluded, we'll be in the aisles to answer any questions you have before we're seated for taxi out. Again, thank you for choosing Delta today. My name is Susan. I'm your purser for today's flight, along with Charles in the economy cabin. We do welcome you aboard.
This should be streaming 1080. Yeah, I probably will, Mirage. I probably will, my friend. Thanks for popping in.
Thank you for choosing Delta. The health and safety
More than
of our
likely, I won't
customers
get it
and crew is our
until
#1 priority,
it's
and the
matured a
shared
little bit, you know what I mean?
responsibility of everyone on board. So before we depart,
Starting engine 2.
stow all carry-on items securely
Saw
in
an
an
air
overhead
cannon out
bin
there somewhere.
and place smaller
Right, yeah.
items completely under the seat in front of you. Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear.
If you lose an electronic device in your seat, do not adjust your seat and ask
Putting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service.
This guy's gonna taxi right through us.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking,
Mm.
vaping, the use of e-cigarettes,
We can talk about
or any
2024 once-
product, including
once we get in the air a little bit.
tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
all exits are clearly marked with a green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you.
If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will
Oh,
drop
for
from the
Fox,
panels
one
above
Fox.
your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull the mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
Break
A
sick,
water
please.
evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Flip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the
After
bottom,
start
or
checklist.
manually inflate it by blowing into
Off.
the tube at shoulder level. A
Checked.
water-activated light is attached to each vest.
For children under 35 pounds, place the
25%
vest around
safe.
their waist and secure the strap between the legs.
Neutral.
See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children
Flight control
are in
check.
marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table. Be sure your seatbelt is fastened, carry-on items are
Better.
secured, and aisle armrests are at resting position. If you're seated in Delta 1, please close your automatic door. If your seat has a footrest, stow it now. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket. While we finish our safety check, please let us know if you
Good
have
check.
any questions.
As we get ready for takeoff, please settle in.
See, she didn't wait.
And from
There
all
it
of
is.
our crew, thank you for flying with Delta.
Check pressure 0. Taxi light, please. Taxi light, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, we will be dimming our cabin lighting for the duration of our flight. If you should need additional lighting, your individual reading light controls, let us know the call button. If on your speed monitoring, your air conditioning vent can be found on the panel above your seat. Thank you.
Okay, first left, first right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight is in its place for cabin for departure.
Oh, sounds so fucking good. And that's why I was really disappointed with the FS Labs, to be quite honest. Like, the sounds are what completely, I couldn't do it. I don't know what to say. I'm like flummoxed. I'm flabbergasted. It's not what I expected. But that one's going to stay in the hangar for me for a while until there's some updates and some hardware solutions. I'm not liking what I'm hearing about, you know, there's finally affordable hardware on the market, and they're wanting, you know, like, hey, listen, anybody at FS Lab, you want to make profiles for your own aircraft and sell them for 20 bucks or something like that, but $100, like, that's a little steep. I got the Phoenix for 50, and this thing works most of the time. Okay.
Approaching 0, 1,
Clear
left.
on the left. Clear left side. Just do that for now. Let's scoot San Fran. Wipers off. Wipers off.
Approaching 0, 1, right.
Clear on the left.
Folks from the cockpit, looks like we're number 1 for takeoff. Flight attendants, please prepare for departure.
Prepare.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Stop, sir. You're gonna need a Quizzy, it's right here. Yeah. Gotcha. Sensitive sides, sensitive steering. It's pretty accurate tightness wise. Of course, I'd love to have a tiller. Those are like 350 to 500 bucks. It's a lot. Expensive hobby, this flight simulating. Reno in real life, no. Vegas, very much so. But Reno's in the mountains, so it's more fun to land at. So we're getting a nice sunset view of San Fran here. Look at that. Gorgeous. And I guess, you know, in 6 months' time, 2024 will be even better. I won't go until Phoenix is like, say, hey, this isn't beta anymore, this is a thing. Taxi checklist. Did we do that already? Taxi check. Taxi checklist. Checked. Config 2. On and on. Normal. Take off, no blue. Departing. We're behind you arriving. No flare. No flare, no good. Ready? Line up checklist. 28 right, confirm. TARA. On.
Approaching 28 left. Approaching 28 right.
And we will take it on the roll here. Around the corner at 15 knots. Ready?
On runway 28, right.
Take off. Okay, Flex 54 SRS for my arm thrust plate. Checks. Power set. Gear up. Nav. And turn we go. What are you doing, Chocolate? Holding that total power in as we clear the hill here. Kick the autopilot and enjoy the view. Flaps 1. Gorgeous. Flap 0. Beautiful. I have control.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you, and welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution in opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. Now reaching out to bridge safe. Electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in the Sky magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, you'll have your pleasure to operate complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a full selection of our fresh needs items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the economy cabin. A complete listing of
Just as
available
soon as that
beverages,
weather updates, we gotta
as well as of our fresh needs items can be found in the
get
menus
in
in your
the
seat
box.
pocket.
This is Sid's
Please
stuff.
be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. Delta SkyMiles American Express card. Save 2% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal computer system, mic, a selection of complimentary as desk with the light tap at your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future
What's up, man?
flights.
Reno's always. Yeah, Windy. Dude, I remember being in the FS Labs in Reno, like sweating. It was so windy. I did the big long RNAV around the lake, and I got my ass kicked. I mean, I got my ass kicked there. You went all impressed by the clouds. Peppermill is the only option. Atlanta's supposed to. I don't know. I'd stay at probably one of the MGM ones or whatever was related to Hyatt. Alright, that's 10K. Quick service in the back. We're speeding up to climb speed. 3023 is the altimeter. Go ahead and pop the seatbelts off here. Just in case we have to get that weather just as soon as possible. We're arriving at 10 hours. We probably won't get the weather, so we're gonna put in now's weather. I hope it's not too much of a change. We'll get the weather in the tab. Okay, print it on one sheet. Variable, right now it's 360 at 0, 3023, icing, probably, scattered 17, temps 5, dew points -6, dew point temp spread's pretty tight, so let's see, let's go ahead and put the approaching. Barrel for our particular approach. Yeah, we're a little bit low. Yeah, I did that RNAV to 3.6 where I was coming up this way and I swung all the way around the lake, and I mean I was just bouncing in that mountain. That's a second. So we're taking this from Hoboa, which is 18 miles from Chilton, 4 miles from Nara, Humwood, around the corner of Lusek, Betya, 69 at 3.1, 5092. See barrel. Second safe 12,000. Missed approach to 13,000. Straight south. 13,000. Alright. Anything on that road we need to know about? Probably not. Uh, 16 Hoboa. 16 or better, Hoboa. Alright. Look at that one, already, boy. I suppose we would tune up the Mustang VR. $122 miles to run. Pop up terrain on my side. Okay. cruise. Still speed on this though. Okay. .3. So 161.9. Plenty of runway. Flap 0. Are you ready for the approach briefing? Any questions? I have control. I'll brake slow. What do we got coming on? So coming on up. .75 miles to top of the set. Seatbelts are off. I will be right back. 30 knot gust yesterday, huh? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Quick smoke break and I'll be right back. Look at that moonrise. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right over the mountains. Oh, badass. I walked out of my house tonight to take the dog for a walk. And it was the moon, which is pretty much full like you see. 2 jet contrails crossing over the Boston VOR like crisscross, like just that in the middle of the sky, like with the moon behind it. It was friggin' amazing. So yeah, 2 contrails, the moon was up high like this, and then there was one coming across descending on the star, and the other 2 were obviously going for Europe, or at least overseas. And look on flight radar, it was pretty badass. Is that the decel? We're decelling right there. Decelling at 17,000 feet. Holy cow. We might get updated weather here now. Turn the lights down low. High ground in front of us, 9,600 feet. So we're only about 7,500 feet, 7,600 feet above those. Actually, 6,400 feet, 6,400 feet above those. $61 miles to Mustang. Reno is 54.6 to the runway. 71 track miles to run. So just a quick hop. Let's we do the approach briefing. Are you ready for the approach briefing? Threat is terrain. Any questions? I have control. There. Let's see if the altimeter updates. 55. So we're expecting it on 5. Time is on. So any second. There's the highway there, and obviously coming from. Actually, you can see Reno from here. And we're going to be landing. So the lake's on this side. Should be just a little bit of the lake. There's the lake. It's a little mountainous wave there. But I came in the FS laps that night, pitch ass dark around all. I was coming around to land to the north, and I got my ass kicked worse than this. What a night for flying, huh? And take the constraints now. Pull up beyond that R&B. We're basically after Hobo. We're going to approach now. 6,900, I bet you. Down by 3.1 actually. Thrust idle, decent. 9,100 magenta. was like that with the FS Labs coming in here. Just boom, boom. But you could hear it in the FS Labs. That was the clutch thing. You could hear it. It would be like, there it is. Approach nav. Decel. Coming all the way back. Final approach. Reminds me of that picture from that's where the screenshot. Flaps 1. Flaps 1. Go around on this is to 13,000. Board's coming. Approach checklist. Slate tail. Flaps 2. Flaps 2. Approach checklist. 3022 set. On. 5092 feet set. Low armed. Normal. That's a good set. Fly it from here. Speed funnel approach. brakes. There it is. That's a giant mountain beneath us, by the way. Coming around the corner, walking the park. Runways in sight. Gear down. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Landing, no glue. VF's 143. Look at that, coming in like an Airbus should.
1,000.
Stabilized. Clear. Traffic's off the road. Look at that juice.
Above.
Flight director's off.
Approaching
Bird on.
16 right.
Minima.
Continue. Working it down, working it down.
500.
It's their target, so 9's okay.
4. 300.
Working down. No more than 1,000. Check it sync rate. Drifted high. It's okay. We got runway.
100.
Last third.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Get in there. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Feet remaining. 4,000 remaining. 3,000 remaining.
Papa Alpha to the ramp. No, apparently we don't go there. That's alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on an active taxiway. We ask that you do remain seated until the captain has...
That was a pretty sweet landing.
Until the aircraft is at the gate. Thank you.
Turns. After landing checklist. Off. Six minutes, probably 35 and some change. Clear on the left.
Approaching 07.
It's even glistening in the cold air. Get that tug out of the way. I hate that shit. Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy. Ew. I can't, that's a ramp. I can't get in. Jesus. Why? Why do they do this? You can go Bravo to ramp. I can hear certain friends of mine who I may or may not have just been on the phone with cursing out the guy driving the tug. Blue goes to the B gates. Usually either down the end here or down the end here. Blind the rampies. B gates it is. Oh well, they didn't have any room. We're going all the way in. No, the second one is us. They might not have a good GSX profile. There it is. And the beacon. Right on 10, so nobody gets killed. Deboarding. Beautiful Reno. Terrible park. Well, that's not that bad. No, that's a little bit cockeyed, I guess. That's pretty good. Pretty good parking. Except we're at the United Gates, apparently. Parking checklist. Set. Off. Off. Off.
Please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and all carry-on items stowed until shots turned off the seatbelt sign. At that time, please check around you and ensure you have all your personal belongings. Please take care when opening overhead compartments. And for customers issued an infant life vest, please leave it on your seat prior to departing the airplane. You may now use your mobile phones. Please be aware that phone usage is prohibited in the Immigration and Customs Hall. We hope you've enjoyed the pillows, blankets, and bedding during your flight. Please be sure you
So she's ready to shut down. Let's take a look at the approach and landing. Add those last couple screenshots. Stupid. Should auto add. If you take one during your flight, Volanta, let's auto add, shall we? That one. That one. Some good screenshots, actually. I'm a fan. There we go. Statistics. 100 landing. Okay. Little bit long. Little bit long there. I knew it was one you could barely feel, but I don't like G's, man. It's always against my approach reports. And Volanta. Dude. Come on. 138, 143 was the ref. 138 was the VLS. Worked it into a 3-degree pitch. Come on top for that 3.1 right at the end. That's when we were at a pretty good sync rate. Around the corner, no autopilot. Yeah, see, I worked that flare. It's 21, so it's a little bit different. If I pull up, let me see if I pull up. Let me pull up something I did in the 20. So here's a 20. Here's the flare command on a 20, right? Alright, here's a flare command on a 20. There's a 21. And look, I did float it about a quarter of a mile down the runway. You can see where I floated. So I gave it too much flare. I was trying to roll. I tried to roll it on 2-3 times. Roll it on. Nope, not going to happen. I was too high. Yanked back up. Tried to roll it on again. And I realized I was trying to roll it on too hard. And I'm like, keep the nose up, because the power was already gone. Let's take one more. Let's see. So right, was this across the pond? I think that was across the pond. Yeah, that was across the pond. But I was happy with that if I remember that. Again, flare command, right? Boink, boink. Well, that'll do it from Reno, folks. I don't know why those came back on. VP no longer available. Bat 1, bat 2. We'll just leave the exterior lights on. Dim these screens, because that's what they do. We have 50 minutes on the blocks. And do that. That. That's good. That's good there. And we're just waiting on that.